delivered on October 29th, which was a Monday. Thursday, my specialist came in and they diagnosed me that day with having heart failure.
We had the twins, and then a few days later we found out that she's having heart failure or cardiomyopathy. And with the family help and everything, we were able to manage, but it was, I had no idea what was going to happen to her. They started talking about heart transplant.
I didn't understand the severity of it in the beginning. I just knew that it was at between 10 and 15% was my ejection fraction. They basically said that it was, my heart is failing because of the pregnancy, the damage that it had done, the dilation that it had done over time. I don't know how long it had been happening in the pregnancy, slowly leading up to the symptoms. They really wanted to go with the transplant before the LVAD, but when they ran the tests, they found that I had a very high percentage of antibodies. That's going to make it a little more difficult, I think, to find a heart that is compatible.
LVAD is just an acronym for left ventricular assist device. And basically it's a heart pump that is implanted through either a sternotomy, which is an incision down the breastbone, or an incision underneath the ribs. And it's attached to the heart, and it has a rotor inside that spins and basically pulls blood out of the heart and pumps it through a tube out to the body. An LVAD is never a perfect replacement for someone's heart. And a lot of how well someone does depends on their condition. So a young person like Jamie, who is relatively healthy otherwise, she will probably notice that she can kind of get back to those normal activities.
I could tell that it was life-changing, and I feel so much better. I can, think about going to work. It seems like a real possibility now. I can get up a lot earlier in the day and help take care of the babies, and just do things around the house.
With the fatigue and harder breathing and all the, heart failure issues that you experience and all that stuff, and then the LVAD just seems to, it was like night and day. I
really kind of just tell them it's my bridge to the transplant. And it's a device that's in there that is helping my blood flow and my heart pump for the time being.
Going through the evaluation and then her getting the LVAD, it was just a matter of weeks, and bam, what they said they were going to do, they did. And that was the whole goal, and they did it.
They just worked very quickly and made me feel, like everybody was working together and they knew who you were and they cared about you.
So even that short time she spent in the hospital, she had good recovery. And we expect that to get better and better as she gets further out.
I can't tell people to encourage it enough to tell people to be an organ donor and how much it does save lives and what a difference it makes in people's lives every day.
I've had a lot of not only just physical help, but emotional help, kind of reminding me why I'm doing this and that it's going to get easier. Such joys and such good babies that it's easy to kind of just feel blessed and lucky.